Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 404 North Avenue 61 in Los Angeles. And I'm preparing to do a video examination of the main sewer line here on the property for Jane and Chip Farrell. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focusing on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be performing my examination today through this 3-inch clean-out access that's located over on the right side of the building. This is kind of just before our side gate here. Look down, you'll see some pipes coming out of the structure. This is a bit of a non-standard configuration with all these pipes coming out, but it looks like we'll be able to utilize this for our inspection purposes today. Looks like what's going to happen is we're going to drop straight down into an original vitrified clay pipe here. Looks like they tied into an old test fitting or something. Again, a little bit non-standard, but I don't see any real significant issues with this. Looks like we've got some cracking in this fitting here. This is something that can be a concern because if water is seeping into the soil here, it's right at the base of the structure, and oversaturation, oversaturation of the soil around the footings of the foundation can be an issue over time. Alright, so dropping into the primary main sewer line here, it looks like we're going to be running up along the right side of the house here towards the front. There's a piece in here that looks like a old cleaning cable broke off. Maybe more. This is a short section. That should be able to be pulled out without too much difficulty. Not affecting the function of the system, but it can collect debris and increase the potential for blockages. So what we're looking at here is the original vitrified clay main sewer pipe. So it looks like it's a 4-inch main line. So the clean-out access we have is not really suitable for proper maintenance of a system like this. We should have a more conventional clean-out access installed. What we're looking at here is some minor root intrusions at this joint. This is a fairly common condition in these clay lines. Typically, we are going to suggest that these root intrusions can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they let them maintain for extended periods that they can create blockages on the system and potentially damage a pipe. So we've got a little bit of soil intrusion at those joints as well, so there may be some cracking or something occurring that should be monitored. Maybe looking at rehabilitation or partial replacements at some point. This system definitely would be a good candidate for a lining system. This is a rehabilitation method that's intended to basically creates a pipe within the existing pipe. It would seal up any of those cracks or joints to prevent roots and soil from entering the system. Another option would just be to replace the line, trench it out. So we've dropped down into our 6-inch line here, and so we're going to be taking a little drop here towards the curb face, and then we're going to run into the street. Should be connecting up to the public sewer here shortly. A little bit of shifting on those pipe sections, but nothing yet that I see that's going to be a real issue. Looks like we've got a break right at our Y connection here at the city sewer. So unfortunately, this is something that is the property owner's responsibility. I'm going to go ahead and locate this. Okay, so I've gone ahead and located this. My equipment showing that it's about 13 feet deep, kind of near the center of the street. Here you can kind of see how the pipe is breaking up here. Unfortunately, this is something that probably isn't going to manifest as a problem in the house. The water is draining out, getting into the city sewer for the most part. Some of it is apparently leaking out into the surrounding soil. No signs of any root intrusions or anything coming in from that, partially probably because of the depth of the system. But again, unfortunately, it is something that does dictate repair. It's up to the property owner to repair this connection. So I don't know that a lining system would be able to repair this. Typically, they're going to have to do excavation of the street, and 13 feet deep can be quite expensive. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of my examination, and I'll be issuing a written report to review along with this DVD that will include the final findings and recommendations for the system, including repair costs, industry standard repair cost estimates. This is Mark Harrison with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.